Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing a review for Deadpool. Fucking finally. Okay, so very fast. A couple days ago, I posted my review of X-Men Origins Wolverine, and basically leading up to X-Men Apocalypse, I'm going to be reviewing every single X-Men film. Deadpool was fortunately in the middle of the chaos. So that's why I started off with X-Men Origins Wolverine, then Deadpool, then I'm gonna do the Wolverine, then go on to the rest of the X-Men movies, X-Men, X2, and then X3. I've already reviewed First Class and Days of Future Past. So it's basically gonna be X-Men Origins Wolverine, Deadpool, Lee Wolverine, X-Men, X2, X3, and then Apocalypse. So yay. Yay! And I reviewed X-Men Origins Wolverine first, due to the fact that Deadpool did appear in that movie as well. Now, on to Deadpool. This movie stars Ryan Reynolds, T.J. Miller, Karen Sony, Ed Skrein, Michael Boehner, Stefan Capisci, Brianna Hildenberg, I think I said that right. Marina Baccarin, T.J. Miller, and I believe that's everybody who's actually important in this movie. And Gina Carano, Gina Carano, and Leslie Ugamas, and obviously our gratuitous cameo, Stanley. Oh, and Greg LaSalle. Colossus, he had voice actors and body actors. So the two voice actors, they actually have two voice actors. One is Stefan Capisci, which I already announced, and then the other one was Yevgeny Kartashov. Both of those were his voices, and then his body double, I guess, was Greg LaSalle. And our gratuitous cameo, Stanley. Before I begin, though, 10-second spoiler warning as usual for those who have yet to actually watched the movie and haven't already. Why? First off. And second of all, stop the video, go check it out, and come back and watch the rest of this review. 10-second spoiler warning as usual, starting now. Okay, so 10 seconds are up. So for those who have yet to actually watch the movie and haven't already, please don't comment down below or be messaging me. That never give you a fair warning, because as usual, I did. So as usual, quick synopsis, likes and dislikes, and then the rate. So Deadpool, the story is actually pretty basic, to be honest. Not that that's a bad thing. Basically, Deadpool, they tell his origin story in a really clever way, because Deadpool the movie knows that we've seen the origin story millions of times, or at least that aspect of comic book movies where you show the origin story. So basically, they start off with action, which is basically essentially that one action scene that we saw from 2014, where they leaked the Deadpool footage, and which we saw in the trailer again. So that was basically the first action scene. And then basically that action scene ends with, you guys thought this was a superhero movie, but that guy just got the other guy and fucked him up like a kebab or some shit like that. This isn't your typical superhero movie. And he did basically tell the origin story through flashbacks of how who he was right before he became Deadpool, how he became involved with the Weapon X program, and how he basically became unfuckable with the cancer. And it's basically him trying to get back Vanessa, who's portrayed by Marina Baccarin, who's in Gotham, and from Ajax, who was the guy from Transporter from last year, which I thought that was an okay turn your brain off movie. It wasn't a really good movie, to be honest, but it's one of those movies where I thought for the moment it's enjoyable. Good thing he had Deadpool coming up, because he would have been a really forgettable actor. Now people remember him. Let's just go with that. And then you have, it's pretty funny because despite this being first off, the rated R, it definitely needed to be rated R. And they didn't do rated R, hey, we're being edgy, we have a little bit of blood, we're seeing fuck a little bit. No. It goes full out. Apparently there's 89 fucks in this movie, like, or variations of fuck. So yeah, I guess I expected more fucks coming from Deadpool, but then again, who gives a shit? Um, yeah, and then the action's just fucking amazing. I mean, again, one guy has a fucking kebab. The slow mo shot where he shoots three guys with one bullet. That was awesome. But aside from that, there's a bunch of other action sequences. For the most part, we've seen some of these action sequences in the trailers, and if there's one negative you could pull from this movie, it's the fact that we've seen most of the action sequences because of the trailer. But even that doesn't really ruin it. It's just we just see small parts of it in the trailer, and now we see the whole thing, which is a lot more action packed. And yeah, and then you obviously have the fourth wall breaks, and holy shit! Like right off the bat, like right off the bat, it says produced by a couple of douchebags, starring the hot guy, and starring the hot chick. No, hot guy being Ryan Reynolds. No, it starts off, what was it? Okay, produced by a couple of douchebags, Fox, starring some hot guy, Ryan Reynolds, with some hot chick, Marina Bachman, starring a British villain, Ajax, a CGI character, Colossus, a moody teenager, Negasonic teenage warhead, and a gratuitous cameo, Stanley, and comedic relief, T.J. Miller. That was hilarious. Like that's one of the best fourth wall breaks right off the bat, and then it just keeps going and going and going. And there's a bunch of jokes, and they just don't take a jab at like the X-Men. Like there's this one joke where he goes to the X mansion or whatever, where he goes to the mansion. He's like, what the fuck, I come here a lot, and I don't only ever see two of you. It's like the studio didn't have enough money to hire more actors to be X-Men. That was hilarious. And then you also have another one where Colossus says, I'm going to go take you to Professor X, and he's like, which one, McAvoy or Stewart or McAvoy? I get messed up with the timelines. Like, like that's hilarious because it's just the two of them who have portrayed him. But then also the fact that they kind of realize that the X-Men franchise as a whole isn't that consistent. And yes, we still get our Wolverine cameo. It's a different type of cameo, I will say that. Like Hugh Jackman physically isn't in the movie, but he is in the movie. Like he's a mask. Deadpool cuts out this mask. So let's just say Wolverine is still in the movie, and they also poke fun at. But I'm just gonna say that, like he says, in the beginning of the movie that my origin story, guys, I forgot exactly what it was, but it was like my origin story was kind of fucked up, and I'm just gonna say it rhymes with something like Wolverine. So that was hilarious. There's such a, and it doesn't even return itself to the X-Men series. It takes a jab at DC. Have my little gay Robin here when he's talking about Al Blind, like Batman and Robin. That's hilarious. And even take a jab at the MCU during the end credit scenes. Yeah, we have two end credit scenes, and it's just hilarious. It's just fucking hilarious. I mean, you take a jab at Green Lantern as well. There's a Hello Kitty one, which for those who don't get it, I guess the Deadpool Twitter account is only follows the Hello Kitty Twitter account, and that basically pokes fun at the fact that Deadpool is infatuated with Hello Kitty. So that was hilarious. There's a lot of inside jokes, fourth wall breaks. But the best one, hands down, like the first fourth wall break and the last fourth wall break, hands down the best fourth wall breaks in this movie and in basically any movie aside from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Yeah, they basically take the end credit scene from Ferris Bueller's Day Off where he's like, you guys are still here? The movie's over. Get out of here. Deadpool does that same shit, but he's like, wait, before you guys get out, pick up your shit, don't be that douchebag who leaves this shit in theater. I'm sorry about that. And then also it's like, yeah, by the way, Cable probably is going to be in the sequel. We don't know who's going to portray him. Maybe some big muscle guy. Dolph Lundgren, who did he name? Mel Gibson, Dolph Lundgren, Keira Knightley, some people like that. So I'm thinking Dolph Lundgren would actually be a perfect choice for him. Mel Gibson, maybe Mel Gibson. I don't know about Mel Gibson, but Dolph Lundgren, I think, will be a perfect choice for him. Liam Neeson actually, come to think of it, is another great choice. So, yeah, and then who's this other guy? to what was this guy's name? Stephen Lang or Stephen Lang, Stephen Lang. I think those are my top three choices for Cable. Stephen Lang, Stephen Lang, Liam Neeson, and Dolph Lundgren. I really want to see Dolph Lundgren though. That would be actually pretty funny. So yeah, we have eight comic book movies coming out this entire year. Okay, for the year of 2016, we have eight. Which ones are we gonna remember by the end of the year? Which ones are we gonna forget? Well, it seems like Deadpool doesn't want to be forgotten anytime soon. So here's Deadpool, and now, yeah, I think let's just go with this. It's probably gonna be within the top 10 best movies of 2016. I'll call it out right now. It's probably gonna be within the best, within my best 2016 movies. Whatever. I mean, that's like in a year from now. So the action's great. The action's great. It needs a rated R movie. And now also has a lot of heart, with it, because you have, about to say Cable, you also have Colossus, and he kind of acts as a foil to Deadpool, where Colossus, he's like the Boy Scout. He's like, good, I'm not gonna try to kill anyone. Deadpool's like, fuck off. And he just shoots. Actually, that was a scene where he has Ajax. He's about to kill Ajax, and Colossus in his big Russian accent says, "There's only like 4 to 5 moments." I'm pretty sure I'm making a terrible accent, but he's like, "There's only like 4 to 5 moments where you get to be the good guy and you can prove yourself to be a hero." And I'm just thinking, he's like, Deadpool's gonna fucking shoot Ajax while during this monologue, and Colossus is like, "You have to be the good guy, Deadpool. You have to be the." So I was thinking, I'm like, they're gonna fucking do it. They're gonna fucking do it. I'm like, there's never been such an obvious thing since when they fucking tried to. Well, actually, when they did kill Han Solo in Force Awakens, the perfect setup. You knew where it was going. Interesting enough, death of a major character in each one. Only one is more impactful than the other. Actually, speaking of which, I had a jab at Star Wars as well, and to be more specific, at Empire Strikes Back. Best Star Wars movie possible after, Force Awakens is. I don't know which one is better, Empire. Who knows? But let's just say they took a jab at Empire. So yeah, when you think about it, the scope of this movie, they took a jab at more or less every major thing and person possible. Like even if they took a jab at Taken as well, like the Taken movies. He's like, the first time was maybe a glimpse, but after 3 times, you have to admit that's pretty bad parenting from Liam Neeson or whatever. Like that was hilarious. When you take the movies, they took a jab at the X-Men series as a whole. They took a jab at the MCU, which is during that end credit scene where they're like, wait, think there's going to be something special here, like Sam Jackson coming out with an eye patch telling me to join his boy band. that was hilarious. There's the MCU. They took a couple shots at the DC universe as a whole. Don't make the suit green or animated. So there is that. They took a shot at Ferris Bueller, Taken. So, Star Wars, Hello Kitty, Rob Liefeld. There was actually a couple Rob Liefeld moments here. There's a part where his name appeared on a cup, on a coffee cup. There's a couple of scenes taken from Rob Liefeld books that he worked on Deadpool. So that was pretty good. So yeah, as a whole, Deadpool was fucking awesome. And I didn't think. I knew this. I was hoping this would be a fantastic movie. I was hoping this would be fantastic, but I didn't know what to expect, to be honest. I'm thinking, when was the last time I gave a movie a perfect score? I want to say it probably was during The Force Awakens, to be honest. Is that the last time I gave a movie a perfect score? I'm pretty sure it was. I'm pretty sure it was. I'm going to search it up right now. I'm pretty sure that's the last time I gave a movie a perfect score. Funny enough, both of them overly hyped movies at the same time as well. And speaking about perfect scores on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent, I would give this movie a 10 out of 10. Oh wow, I gave Star Wars The Force Awakens a 9 out of 10. I wonder why. Oh my gosh. Actually, no. But when the fuck was the last time I actually gave a movie a perfect score? And I'm gonna search that up right now. I mean, there's a bunch of meta humor too. Meta upon meta humor. Maybe Creed was Creed, or maybe possibly Creed. Actually, that would have been interesting. It took a jab at Rocky. Um, hmm. See, apparently I gave one to. Oh no, The Revenant. Fuck me, I forgot there was The Revenant that came out in between that. That was the last time I gave a movie a perfect score, and that was like literally a month ago. Well, fuck me, I forgot The Revenant. Deadpool. And when you think about it, the campaign for this, like the marketing was genius. Like it was just genius when you think about it. Like all the commercials and all the trailers for it were genius. And even when you look at some of the posters, if you just search up Deadpool posters, you'll see like the amount of the Deadpool posters are fucking hilarious. There's one that kind of looks like the one from Mockingjay Part 2. That one was pretty funny. There's one that looks like Jaws. One that looks like Machete. I want to say it's Machete. I'm pretty sure. Well, I'm pretty sure that's like Machete. One that looks like the Batman v Superman one. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of jabs at other movies. One that looks like a Jurassic Park. Even off the posters, it looks fucking hilarious. One that looks like Drive. Apparently, I just searched up Deadpool posters. Let's see. Yeah, Deadpool. Probably one of the most anticipated movies of 2016. Now, is it the most anticipated? It's up there. It's probably like within top 5. To be honest, now I don't know what would be my most anticipated movie. Probably like Civil War. To be honest, Civil War probably. Yeah, actually there is one that's like Force Awakens. So yeah, now that's basically it for this review. 10 out of 10, perfect movie, just as I expect. Well, I didn't expect it to be a perfect movie, but let's just say I think this basically proves that comic book movies more specifically, could work as a rated R film. Now we've seen that in the past with like Kingsman and Blade. But I think and Sin City, but I think this is the one that's actually going to bring rated R movies into the forefront. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to leave. I'm going to go get some chimichangas. And yeah, subscribe, comment down below, like the video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off. I need a chimichanga.